welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So Friday Freebie Day, we are on number 251. So I hope you've all had a lovely week, a crafty week, a nice happy week. So today we are going to be making like a little pocket thing that you can pop into your journal, or you can use it however you like in your journal. You can use these things individually, you make it up however you like, or you can do what I'm going to do, which I'll show you in a minute. So this one is for the Facebook group. All the details underneath the video will be how to join the Facebook group if you are not one of our lovely Happiness and Crafting little family there. You can join that, and that's where the last 10 Friday freebies will be in there as well. And also we have another one, which we have the extra one, and this is for my lovely Ko-fi monthly and one-off supporters on Ko-fi. So if you would like to be support me, I will pop the links down under the video as well for the Ko-fis, because that really does help with me doing the Friday freebies each week. So there we go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you what we did, what I have done, and then we will get on with making them. So this of them, we've got really nice, it's a nice sort of simply one this week, and it's just so lovely. So what I've done, we've got 3 little pockets, and then we've got 2 little journaling cards, and I've just popped them on top of each other in there like that. But again, you can do it, you know, all sorts of different ways. Oh look, I got that upside down, silly Billy. So that goes in there, and then I put one of my little cameos on there. This is the cameo and brooch, antique cameo and brooches. It's the little kit, so I just thought that would work really lovely on here. And then I've just embellished it with one of my little brads, and a little bit of tulle and a little bit of lace under this one. So that's your Friday freebie, and then this is your Ko-fi. So again, similar, I just popped some little bits of pearl trim on there, a little bit of lace under there, and a little bit of an embellishment on there, again with a little bit of tulle. So simple, but how lovely is that? Really lovely. And then we've got these beautiful little journaling cards in there, which are little flower pictures, which I think can be used in your journals differently as well. You know, you can use all of these bits separately, but I just think they are so lovely. Before we get started, guys, I would like to ask you a big favour. If you're watching me and you are not subscribed to my channel, I would really love it if you could press that little button, because I am getting so close to 100,000. I am on 92,000 subscribers. That is just unbelievable. So I would love to get to 100 at some point. So if you're watching, please click the subscribe button, because I would love it. It would, all little ones would help, all you lovelies would help. Right, what I'm going to do, I've got the 3 little pockets there. Now all as I'm doing, I'm going to pop them on top of each other like this, but again, you can do it however you like. You can put that so it's got like a little flap on there. I've printed on the back. This one is the encyclopedia papers. I'll put the link underneath. Do you know what I mean? So you could pop a little flap on there. You could put the pocket there in this one and put that down there. You could stick that onto there, and then this could just flap over like that. So, oh, I might actually do that. Shall I do that on this one? I could do that. Shall we do that? Let's not talk ourselves out of it. Let's do it. That's quite a good idea. So, you know, or you can just use them individually in your journals, which is lovely. I'm just going to ink that, because I didn't ink the back, because I would have stuck it down. So I'm just going to ink this little bit up. That one doesn't need inking, and that one's okay. So I wasn't prepared for this. I need a little piece of paper. Let me get my little scrap pot down from up there. And oh, we need a piece with a little back on it, don't we? What's this bit? Oh, that's sort of, I suppose I could use that. You won't really see it, will you? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that same length as that, so we want to be about here. Do you know, I haven't even got a pair of scissors. Oh, there we go. I've had busy week. I've had such a busy week this week. I'm getting myself all muddled up. I'm going to take this because we don't need it that big. So all I'm making is a little hinge. So I'm just going to fold this over like that because we don't want it huge. And I'm just going to cut that down so it's straight. Straightish anyway. I've cut both of them out, so I thought maybe we could do the Kofi one as well because they're quite simple to do. I'm just gonna do that to the edges, just a little bit, and then we're going to stick this. Actually, I'm going to go this way, like that. So this is on the outside. Let's ink a little bit, make it look pretty. So what you guys been up to this week? Anything exciting? Done anything fun? Anything fun? We like a little bit of fun, don't we? We have been swimming. It's been really hot and beautiful, so we've been swimming in the evenings and it's so lovely. And our pool, we have a community pool it's a condominium. In a condominium we've got, but you know, not many people use it, so it's normally just Andy and myself in there, which is really lovely. Bobbing about in the pool. So what I'm going to do then, I'm going to stick this onto here like that, and then this will open up like that. But I'm going to stick this on. But I suppose you don't have to stick that on, do you? You could open that up. I suppose you could put that in there like that, but I quite like that in there. No, change my mind. Let's just glue this. I think there are so many different ways you can put this together. That, you know, so do show different ways actually, guys, in the Facebook group. If you come up with a different way, post it in the group so we can all have a little look. There we go. That's our little pocket on there. So that can fold over. Is that gonna? Oh, there we go. Fabulous. And then I'm going to stick this into my journal. These ones. A little bit of glue on there. Drop those out of the way. This is going to have to go over to the edge. Like that. So when we open it up, it opens like that. Make sure we're level. I'm going to just ink that little bit there. Oh, I like that. I do like that. This can go onto here. You could probably even make that into like a little tuck spot as well. You know what I mean? You could put that on there and have a little tuck in there. But this one is going to sit in there, which is lovely. I will just glue down 3 sides. Then that gives us the option of having a little tuck spot, but it would also sort of sit quite flat on there. I want that to come over, that's it. We need to sort of be in the middle really though, don't we? There we go. So that can just pop in there. Oh, I like that. I do. That's lovely, isn't it? And then on the front, what I was doing yesterday, if you saw yesterday's video, last night's video, I did just a quick video on fussy cutting on the ScanNCut, which is so simple. Oh, just love it. I've got my little one right in front of me because I use it all the time at the moment. So look, we can put one of these on here, which is lovely. That's what I'm going to do. Got a little heart one. Oh, I don't know. That's quite nice, isn't it? Now what I need, actually, I've got some little bits and pieces on here. Let's take the heart one. I've got these little ones as well. I suppose that could probably sit on top. Would you need two? Yes, you could. I'm just going to put one. We could do with, do you think we need a little, how are we going to close that? Should we just have a little closure? I've got a little bit of seam binding. It's not a bad colour, is it? Sort of an orangey colour. Did that go round? Would we need that? Not really. I don't think we would need it. I don't think we need it. But we do need a little bit of something on here to put this onto. That's quite nice, isn't it? Just a little bit of scruffiness. A little bit of scruffy lace. Let's just go around. I'm going to cut just into that little bit so it doesn't look so flat at the top. Just scrunch it up. There we go. Nice little bit of scrunchiness on there. That can go over the top. Do we need that? No, I don't need that. But I might just layer it a little bit up. I've got my, oh, I didn't have my glue gun on. Never mind. Oh, let me get my glue. Just turn the glue gun on now. I do like my glue gun. I used to use my glue gun all the time for everything, and I think I'm sort of like getting back into the habit of doing that again now. Oh gosh, look at all of that. Oh my golly mollies. Let's pop you in there. Let's get rid of you a minute. Let's squash you down. Just have a few little bits. I didn't take a lot out. I've only taken a few little pieces out because, you know, it's like the more you have around, the more indecisive you are. Look at that messy glue. Let's just stick that down. There we go. Sit on there. Let's just get rid of this. Gosh, I think I always complain about my glue. Pop you on there. Look at that. That's really nice, isn't it? Oh, I love it. I do love it. Let's put this on. I think this one is pretty empty. I think that last little bit just oozed out. I've got my glue gun on now, so hopefully that will work. Now, I've also got this little pearly trim, which I liked like that, like I did on the other one. It was rather nice, wasn't it? Put it on the top. I was going to take, got some of my little brads that I made, so if you've got some little brads or little bits that you've made, you can use those as well. I've got this beautiful little pink one, which I'm going to take a little bit of tulle, just like this. Oops. Give it a stretch. Nice big stretch, just, you know, out of shape, unless you like it straight. And then I'm going to just sort of wrinkle it up a little bit, like that. And then I'm going to put this through. Now I'm going to cut this off, but it's easier to put it through when you've got the spiky bit, when you've got the sharp bit I'm hoping. Do you reckon? Well, I was hoping it would be easier. Let's just push that through. There we go. There we go. That's what I wanted. A little fluffiness around the rose. And then I'm going to cut this off because it doesn't need to be that long on the back. Let me get my little, these little ones here. Just cut off. Make sure they don't go in your eye. A little hole punch. It's not very central, but that'll be okay. Open this up. I'm going to just push that down. There we go. So that goes flat. Just push it down like that. Oh, I like that. Look how pretty that is. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? I do like that. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take one of these. I've got some little diddy ones on here. I've got some smaller ones. Thank you. I've got a very squeaky chair. I think it's because I'm sat right on the edge. Right on the edge of it. Or should we have this one? That's quite a nice one in there, isn't it? That's what I will do. That on. Two like that. So I don't know whether you saw this video where I was cutting those out. It was so simple. And I'm just thinking about doing some stickers actually with these to see if I can do that. Love it. I love it. I think that's lovely. So that's going to go into my journal. And what do I do with the other one? So this is the Friday Freebie one, and then this is the Ko-fi one. So I'm going to make this up how I made the other ones because it's really simple. So again, that one on the back. Then we're going to put this one on here, and then this little one. Do you know what I mean? You can have it further up. You can have that further down. You can have that further up. It's entirely up to you. You could even put that on the back. Little blob of glue. If your glue comes out quite fast, just put little dots around it because it's easier to sort of control then. There we go, as my lid. Gonna put it about there. There we go. And also you can sew around these. I try not to sew around things on the Friday Freebie because I know lots of people don't sew. They don't have a sewing machine and they don't like to sew on paper. So I try and do it so everybody can do what I'm doing, if you know what I mean. Just thinking, just wondering whether I could put a little bit of lace in between. Don't really have. I suppose I could put this one, couldn't I? Probably just look better. I don't have, I could do with a little pretty piece, but this is all I took out. So maybe I could even put little pearls along the bottom. Let's put this on. Down. Oh my gosh, guys, I have in our house, we had they're little sort of dingly dangly bees. They got a very long body and they got really dangly legs. They're little spider ones. They collect spiders. And we've had one in the house and it was building a nest behind my mirror. And we got rid of him, shooed him out. We had to sort of, the nest, it's only little tiny, it was only like this big. And they make their nests out of mud. So we had to get rid of that and shoot him out. And then a couple of days later, we could hear this buzzing again and we couldn't find it anywhere. And then yesterday, I have a tissue box. It's like an outer one and it's wicker. and it had built its nest in there, which was a lot bigger than the other one that we found. It was quite big, it was about that big, and it had one section, if you're squeamish, don't listen, one section, I had opened it up to make sure there was nothing in it. It had full of like dead spiders and bugs, and oh, it was disgusting. And he was building his nest next to it, his little baby's nest next to it. Oh my gosh, but we had to, it took us quite a long time to find the little nest, so we've shushed him out again, and I'm hoping he's not going to come back. I don't know what to do. We don't like killing things, but it's adamant to build a little nest in our house. But to be, my tissue box is right next to me on the sofa, on the arm of my sofa, and it must have been there for quite a while building this nest, and I didn't hear it. Isn't that awful? I don't think they're stingy ones. I think they eat spiders. They're little spider ones. So that's going to go in there like that. And then this one can go in there like that. Oh, did I put too much glue on there? So yes, we've got lots of little buggies around at the moment, and I'm not a bug person. Where's my... I've moved everything around because I've got my ScanNCut, and now I've lost my little pot. My little pot. I'm going to just take this and pop that in there. Give it a little wiggle. There we go. That's better. I think I've glued it down too much in there. Put too much glue on. There we go. In you go. Perfect. Lovely. Right. I don't think, look, I didn't glue that down very well. That's me talking too much. Not paying attention to what I'm doing. There we go. Let's stick you down. I do like these. I do. Right, we pop you on there. Not quite fit. Got another heart. I do like these. Look at that one. So pretty. Little bit of lace. I think these work so well with these little lacy bits. Let's scrunch that up. So we have that round bit at the top. Maybe we need a little bit. Let's have a little bit of this. A little bit of this on there. Don't want the black. Okay. I'm going to have to use my glue gun for this one. A little bit of scrunching up. A little bit of scrunching there. Do we need a little bit just on the edge? Oh, here's a little piece I could use. Oh my gosh. Let's pop this on the edge here. Scrunch that up. There we go. This is why I've always got glue all over my fingers. Should use my little tool that I've got. Look at that, and then that will just sit on there lovely. There we go. Pop you on. Again, you don't have to use these little things. You embellish however you like. I'm just showing you if you've got them, then this is how you can use them. But aren't they lovely? Aren't they lovely? I've got my little flat back thingy-majiggies here, which I like. I think that's really nice, isn't it? That looks pretty. We've got a little, no, we're going to just have this little one. I think we'll have a little bit of tulle. I like the tulle. I think it makes it look very sort of feminine and pretty with a little bit of tulle around it. Doesn't it? It looks lovely. So we are going to, whoopsie daisy, wrinkle this up. Pop a little bit of glue just on there. Pop that down. A little bit of glue on the back of this. Pop it on the top. Push that down. Lovely. There we go. That's fabulous. Do you think we need a little bit of these on there? Oh, I always say less is more, but let's just do it. Let's just put these on there just around. That's going to look nice. That will look nice. A little bit of glue. Just around like that. Take this. Oh gosh, I can hear a big fly in here now. It's the trouble with summer, isn't it? You get all the little beasties coming out. Let's put that there. Snip that a little bit off. The papers that I've used on the back of here are from the antique rose ones, which I'll link below, and these ones are Bygone days, I think. I'll link those down so they will match. If you've got any of these papers, they will match. I like to use sometimes the papers that I've already got in my kits, so yeah, I'll link them down. I think this is the Bygone days, I believe, and this is the antique rose. Which are just lovely. So there we go, guys. I think they're beautiful. I don't think I've got a little itty bitty thing to go in there. Let's have a little peek. Look at all these that I've cut out. I'm going to have stacks of them. Oh, I've got tiny little ones. Oh, look, she would probably fit right in that little bit there. Shall I do that? We don't need a little bit around the edge of this one. But look, I've got hundreds, so this is how easy it is to cut on the ScanNCut. Look at them, just so simple. That would have taken me hours to do. So guys, if you've got a ScanNCut, get it out and make the most of it. I'll link yesterday's video down there, because it went out on Thursday, so to Friday. So yeah, this is Friday's video, so it would have gone out last night. There we go. And we've got little flowers to go in there, so she's just peeping out the top. Oh, I love them. Fabulous. Oh, that's the other one I dropped. You can go in there. Now let's pop it into our journal. Let's move these bits and pieces out of the way. I've got this one back out again because I've got a few pages that I would like to fill up. Oops, which way does that go? There we go. In here, I've got some pages in here which are empty. I did see one which would look really nice on here. Now, let's finding it. Oh, there we go. This one. I've got like a little flappy thing there. And I just think one of these would sort of look nice on there, half on and half off. So I'm going to just ink around here. And again, I can sort of make it into a bit of a pocket. If I just glued this bit down, you could have it as a tuck, because it's sort of like half a pocket, so you could fit something quite big in there. I'm going to glue this bit. I'm going to use hot glue because it's like a washi tape, this is. Let's go a bit lower. There we go. I like that. That's lovely. And then, not that I've really got any journaling cards. That's too big. Oh, let me reach up there. I've got one of my little cards there. Do you know what I mean? So then you can pop that in the back like that. Oh, I like that. That's lovely. That can stay in there actually. Our little putty cat is too big to go in there. Let's pop you over there. Lovely. Shall we put another one in here? Oh, it won't look nice on here. Which if I got a flatter one? Which one did I put on? We need one of these, don't we? See, that would look nice on there. I do like... My taste in things is changing a little bit. I get a little bit more eclectic than normal. I'm sort of quite happy to stick random things on top of a random thing. You know what I mean. So I'm going to just... Again, I'm going to do it so it's like a little pocket. Stick that on there. I used the tacky glue because it's paper to paper. I didn't need to use the glue gun. I'm going to put that down like that, I think. Just down the edge. I'm going to use... Should I go all the way? I think that looks quite nice all the way. Let's cut this bit off. Just a little idea. I'm going to glue gun this though. Just down the edge. That one. There we go. And that's like a little tuck, and then you've got your little pockets there. Be careful with your glue because I did glue them a bit too far in. That one's okay. Oh, I like that. That's lovely. So you could actually have something on here as well. Oh, definitely not a less is more day, is it? Right, no more. No more. Okay, guys, so that is lovely. Where was the other one? There. Love that. I think that looks so lovely. So there we go, guys. We have your Friday freebie. They are just beautiful. I hope you like them as much as me. And I do hope that you will post it in the Facebook group if you do it a different way, because there's lots and lots of ways. This one I just obviously opened up like that. We've got a little pocket there, and then we've got a little pocket there. That can either be a floating sort of pocket in your journal, or you can stick that in. And again, this one, or you can give it to somebody. Do you know what I mean? You can have a little tag on a gift bag or something, but they are beautiful. So again, like I say, if you do it differently, please post it in the Facebook group so you can all see how you have made it. So links for everything will be under the video. So do please join us in our Facebook group if you are not in there already. There's going to be at least the last 10 Friday freebies in there for you to print off, so do pop over and print them off. Even if you're not going to make them, print them off, because they're not always going to be in there. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Have an amazing weekend. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon. All right, guys, bye bye.